I'm over 30 and I'm just looking for Mr. Right. Right? You ever see some of these girls' online dating profiles? I'm over 30 and looking for Mr. Right. It's like, hey, what happened when you were under 30? You weren't looking for Mr. Right? No. Because when you were under 30, you were hooking up with Mr. Wrong, right? And you hooked up with Mr. Wrong so many times that now that you're past your prime, and now you can't get the same quality and the same level of guys you could have got in your 20s, now you're willing to settle for Mr. Right, aka Mr. Beta Male, aka Mr. Blue Pill. That's who you're looking for, okay? Because no self-respecting red pill man would ever get with a girl, especially a single girl, who's never been married, or worse, divorced, or who's now a single mom, over 30, who is now damaged goods, okay? And I believe I have coined that term for women over 30 who are still single, unmarried, no kids, no family, damaged goods, right? So, a lot of these girls, this is why I tell you guys to get off these online dating sites, man. You know, they're just landmines. They're landmines for you guys. Jeez, you love these online dating sites. That's Cash, by the way. You guys who've missed Cash's snoring. He's just really tired. It's been hot today. But we're back here in my Range Rover because we're taking a little road trip right now. But we're in my Land Rover. It's so comfortable to be in this car. I love it. I love it. And you know what? It's taken me a lot it's taken me a lot to get to where I am today, to be able to afford a car like this. And there is no way I am going to lower myself and start dating some girl, some single woman over 30 who is damaged goods, who's a single mom, who's been divorced, or who's already ridden the CC several times, so much that she used to have an annual pass to the CC amusement park, and now that she's had her fun, it's all over, she's now looking for Mr. Right, Mr. Blue Pill Beta, Mr. I'll look the other way and I'll pretend that you weren't with all those bad boys in your 20s. I'll pretend that, you know, I'm one of the first guys that you've slept with. I'll pretend that you haven't had sex, you know, with dozens and dozens of guys. I'll pretend that you're not in double digits and maybe even triple digits. I'll just pretend, and I'll just lie to myself and backwards rationalize later why I married a single mom over 30. And, you know, to make myself feel even better, there's this red pill pickup artist named M, this 33 Secrets channel that's so sexist. I'm gonna go on there and hate in his comment section every single day. You know, in honor of you, girl. In honor of you. Right? So, look out for these women, fellas. I'm over 30, and I'm just looking for Mr. Right. I just want to settle down. I just want to have a family. I just want the white picket fence and the kids running around. And I want my husband to come home at night. And I want him to be there and return my texts when I text him. Not like when I was in my 20s and these bad boys, after they had sex with me, would disappear, or they would only come over after midnight. They would only come over after they were done clubbing, you know, and it was a choice between me and Jack in the Box, and half the time they chose Jack in the Box and those $2 tacos. Right? I don't want a guy like that anymore. I want a guy who comes home, who love me for me. Yeah, right. This is why you guys got to get offline, fellas. These chicks with their ridiculous online dating profiles, especially lots of single moms on these online dating sites too, right? You're not really getting the cream of the crop. If you guys want to get the cream of the crop, guess what? You have to go out there in the real world and you have to pick those girls up. And I've said this before. I mean, if I were to go online and try to get the girls that I do in real life, try to get those same girls online, honestly, I don't know if I could. I don't think I could. Just because they would be showered with so much attention online, right? They would have like just so many beta males just messaging them, liking all their photos and begging to go out with them, I would just get lost in a sea of faces. She wouldn't be able to see me for who I am. She wouldn't be able to see my charisma, my smile, the way I touch her, the way I claw her, right? You can't do the claw on Tinder. You can't do the claw on these online dating sites, okay? You can only do the claw in real life, right? So this is why I don't do online game. It's very, very hard to transcend your personality and your alpha masculinity, your mojo, online. Okay, you have to do that offline. But so long as you're online, man, these are the type of land whales you're going to be dealing with. Like, I'm single, I'm over 30, and I'm just looking for Mr. Right. Okay, and I just want to be treated with respect for once. I want a man to see me for my brilliant mind, even though I graduated with a GED and I failed out of community college. I just want a man to see me for the intelligent woman that I am, even though I'm bagging groceries, you know? So these are the type of girls you're gonna deal with online, guys. You know, Miss, I'm over 30 and I'm looking for Mr. Right. So I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is M. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video to YouTube. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Very important you guys subscribe. It helps me out a ton when you subscribe to my channel, so please subscribe. Also, make sure you share my coaching videos with other like-minded friends of yours. Okay, other guys that you feel are red-pilled or are going red pill. Go ahead and share my coaching videos with your friends as well. Tell them to subscribe to my channel, because that helps everybody, right? I mean, the more men we could reach, the better, right? The more guys we could reach with this type of knowledge, the better. Okay, the better society will be, and also the better off women will be. Okay, because they won't have to deal with all these beta males anymore. All right, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share my coaching videos. And for you guys who want to support my work and support my content and all this red pill knowledge I'm teaching guys even further as Cash snores along, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking 8s, 9s, and 10s, and I'm talking about good women with solid credit scores, okay? Good women who are responsible, who will be great teammates for you, whether you date them casually or long-term, okay? That's the type of women we want to bring into our lives. That's the type of young, beautiful women that we want to bring into our lives, not these, you know, irresponsible, narcissistic, overly entitled, piss poor credit score type of girls that are out there, which is, there are plenty of them out there, right? We want to avoid them. But in 7 Months to Mastery, I teach you how to go out there and approach and close these type of women, and how to find them and how to bring them into your life. So if you want to get signed up for 7 Months to Mastery, this is the absolute best way to support my work, okay? First month is only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons, and all you have to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. And yes, we are back in the Range Rover. For you guys who were, when I was shooting at the house, you guys are like, I miss being in the Range Rover. I miss Cash's snoring as he's snoring away on this hot afternoon. I've got the aircon blasting here. And yeah, so we're shooting back in the Range Rover. Why? Just because I feel like it. Why not? Right? I want to get out of the house. Plus, we're going to get him some steak right now. All right, yeah, I give my dog steak. So we're gonna get some steak right now. And as for the shirt that I'm wearing, in case you're curious, it's my IROC Z t-shirt. I used to have an IROC Z back in the day, back in the late 80s, early 90s. I had an IROC Z with T-tops and a 5-speed, which is actually pretty hard to come across these days, because I know these cars are becoming collectors, the IROC Z, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I sold mine. I actually got a pretty good price for when I sold mine, but I do miss that car. But so I'm wearing my IROC Z t-shirt. And No, it doesn't stand for Italian reject out cruising, because that was something that was people used to make fun of before when I'd roll my IROC around. They're like, you know what IROC stands for, right? I'm like, oh God, what? They're like, Italian reject out cruising. I'm like, I'm not Italian reject. But anyway, yeah, badass car. Until next time.